Hi, Carlo Ami here with your Lightbox video number 2. People are saying all over the place, what can I do? Life's such a chaotic mess. I'm overwhelmed. The world seems so angry. The government's doing so many crazy things. My religion is doing so many crazy things. What can I do? So, let me offer a step for your consideration. And that is to take a look at the idea that the focus, when it is on who you are being, your being, rather than what you are doing, then all your doings come out of yourself and what you see as who you are. Now, the world has all kinds of strange ways of using language and words. We tend to think of words as something that lend order and meaning to our lives, but the other side of that coin is that words are used to confuse us, and society uses them all the time, not only to confuse us, but to manipulate us, and to help us feel weaker than we already do. Might hit your pause button on that one. So, as you choose to make a really elemental shift in your perception of life and your definition of who you are, then many doors open to you from the time that you really get at a deep level that who you are goes way beyond the body and mind. The body dies. It's very finite. When the body dies, the mind goes along with it. It's totally gone too. What I'm asking you to consider in these videos is the possibility that you are divine. Now, some religions are going to call that the ultimate blasphemy, and yet maybe it's the ultimate truth. That we're all divine, and that by recognizing that we are divine, we can express that divinity. As long as we see ourselves as weak and powerless, as overwhelmed and confused, as long as we identify with the body and mind, then we set ourselves up on a kind of an ongoing treadmill that seems to be getting steeper and steeper in the way that it's going up. So, what I offer for your consideration today is the idea of embracing a trust in yourself and in your world. Trust in self, that you know that there's a little light box in your heart, and it sends light not only to the rest of you and your body, but to the whole world as you let it. You simply have to recognize that you have within you and that you are this power. And it comes down to trust. If you choose to trust everything that the universe places in front of you as experience, as relationship with others and self, every thought that you have, if you see all that as a teacher, as an opportunity to respond with love, then your life can unfold in a much more beautiful way. If you trust this. And if you choose to cling to identifying with yourself as the body or as the mind, then you set yourself up on a treadmill, an ongoing treadmill of pain and frustration and suffering. And the point of all that, and it is a gift, think about that one, it is a gift. The gift in it is that sooner or later, it provokes you to make a change in how you're living your life and how you see yourself as being. That's the gift. It provokes you to get fed up. And for many of us, maybe most of us, or even all of us, it comes to a point where you're so fed up with all the external stuff and the fact that you sure can't deal with it with the assets of body and mind, then you choose to make the shift in identifying who you are. And that is the point of these Lightbox videos, is to give you some ideas that you can play with, using your pause button often if you prefer. My suggestion is you go back and listen to this a second time if you didn't use your pause button much the first time through, as a way of getting the ideas, because the head just can't get it when somebody's hitting out 6,000 words an hour at you. Your heart wants it simple, as we talked about in the first video. If you keep on getting thoughts thrown at you, or allow thoughts to keep coming at you, as you're trying to, or as you're intending to find clarity, find an inner knowing, it's impossible to absorb these. The heart wants it simple. It needs some space to really get some things in order to send this stuff up, to swallow up all the lunacies that come from the mind, all the resistance to your power, your true power. And as you may recall from some of the other videos I've done in the past, let's look at power as one last aspect of this video. When it comes to how you run your life and having power in your life, there's only one kind of power, and that's the power that's based in love. Every other kind of power is artificial power. It's substitute power. It's make-do kind of power. And it's the power of the ego that wants to control or manipulate or make things different than how they are right now. Got to have more of this, got to have less of that. And it's not power. The only power there is the power that's based in love. This is what I ask you to contemplate before seeing the next Lightbox video.